Previously on Roll Gay Roleplay.
I bite Angelica's neck. And
Jesus.
yeah. And you see the flesh of this Pegasus like just melt away and go from this brilliant bright pink to this like black decrepit. So now I have a hound of ill omen.
And from behind, you hear a snarl.
What's that snarl sound like?
Rawr.
Okay, Michelle.
Oh, so intimidating. I am gonna unhitch my sword skirt and throw it up in the air and cast animate objects.
Everybody can see your packer now.
Oh yeah, my packer's in full swing right now. And we are gonna peg this dragon. So the dragon attacks Benny, and Benny looks over at Tara, I assume, because Tara's great and wonderful and has been doing a lot of damage. And Tara like mimes opening up a journal and putting a smiley face, like mimes a smiley face over her own face, and then orders the swords to just all jab into the dragon at the same time in the way that the magic box would on a stage.
Eve immediately goes to fish out those kneecaps.
Benny, as you approach, you can see that this queen has clearly been clawed up and chewed on. However, the queen is wrapped in a net.
What is... She pulls out her net that she got from Hogum to see if it matches.
It's a perfect match.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Chris the DM, and happy 2-year anniversary, everyone.
Happy 2-year anniversary.
We're 2 years old now.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, I'm Katie. I play Jet, and I would just like to point out that today is a 69. A nice.
We're recording on June 9th, everybody.
Yes.
I mean, there's 4 players. It's
Yeah.
our 2nd year anniversary. That's almost 42069.
Yes, and I have zero idea what's going on, so...
Yes. Merry Chrysler.
And I'm Brandon. I play Teradek, and today my boss at work said to me, "Oh, so you're a backdoor kind of guy." No, wait, that's not how she said it. She said, "So are you a backdoor kind of guy?" And I just laughed right in her face.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think it's sexual harassment, but that's fine.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
We have 2 stairwells in my office building, and I
Oh.
don't use the main one. I use like the back one, and she walked in on me using the back door stairwell. And then she asked me if I was a backdoor kind of guy.
God, that's still a really awkward thing to say.
Yeah, I laughed very loudly right in front of her, and I think she figured out what it meant.
Hi, I'm Tisha. I play Benny, and every day is 69 420 when you live in Tampa.
Oh, I didn't know your life was so wild and free, Miss Tisha.
I mean,
I know. You know, most people
she
don't
sounds
know.
tired of it.
I'm not one to share.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I play Eve. And I'd just like to let everyone know, you can give me your claps at the end of the podcast. But yesterday I did not cry after masturbating, and I'm very proud.
What?
Is that why you took your nails off?
You know, yeah, actually, that's exactly why. And my nails, they're ugly now.
Nobody's
Did it
gonna-
hurt? We talked before about popping your nails off.
So these are not just the gel, these are the acrylic with the gel, and I can't just take off the acrylic nail, or else it will rip off my nail.
Right, because
that's weird.
they file down your actual nail to stick the acrylic on.
Now, if it was
almost
Ludum
as-
herself.
if it was just the gel, then yeah, I would probably just take this shit off. But I can't.
You feel so good with long nails.
Thank you.
Like, you feel amazing.
You really do. Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay.
If Kirby, the little pink thing from the video games such as Super Smash Bros. If Kirby inhaled you and swallowed you, what superpower would they receive? And I would go first. I'd like to start off this question by saying that so Kirby swallows indiscriminately, which makes them a pansexual like icon. Very proud of them. And also Kirby is an amorphous blob with like indistinguishable features, and that makes them a non-binary legend. So I think that if Kirby swallowed me, they would receive the ability to overanalyze and over-intellectualize their bad behaviors.
They wouldn't just get lactose intolerance.
I don't. Is that? I mean, I don't want to pass that down. I mean, honestly, it's a secret power that I just discovered myself. So yeah, or like I guess, what are Libras known for? Being two-faced. Kirby could be very two-faced. That's what they would get from me.
I don't know why, but I thought that was a Gemini trait.
It is.
It's also a Libra trait.
They're all the same. Every single.
Everybody.
We're all
Symbology.
two-faced. Got it.
Well, if Kirby swallowed me, I think they would receive a sharp tongue. And I don't know if that would be either literally, like an Among Us tongue that like stabs through somebody, or if it would just be like he insults people and makes them cry.
That's good.
Kirby bullying you. That'd be so hard on your ego.
Oh,
Kirby gained the power. Bully.
This is such
If
a
Kirby-
hard question.
it is a hard question. Like, I think if Kirby swallowed me, they would get just enhanced memory, just a really good memory, but like not the ability to forget, anything. So it's not like a haunting as well. I come with a curse.
A pirate curse?
Okay.
Right? Like, what was that? Where did
Pirate
this accent come
curse.
from?
What other type of curse would I come with?
That's
I
interesting.
think it would literally just be like super boring, like mending clothes. It's not a superpower, but I enjoy doing it, and I do it pretty frequently, and I'm good at it.
Wait, say it again. What is it?
Mending clothes. Like,
Did you just
So Kirby would get a sewing machine?
Did you just say that really slow? Because do you think I'm stupid?
no,
Clothes.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you need her to repeat it for a third time?
I haven't talked to people in a long time.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
Catherine? Maybe that's Australia. I'm sorry.
Mending clothes, you fucking idiot.
Clothes.
Okay,
Do
well,
you need me to add more syllables to it? Is that the problem?
I don't. So I haven't played Smash Brothers in a really long time. Does Kirby get the ability of a person that they swallow?
Yes.
Yeah, but also Kirby has their own game series.
Yeah. Okay. I knew that they swallowed shit, but they get to do stuff. Okay.
Right, like if you are if you were like a Mario creature that can shoot fire, like
A what creature?
She said
Don't-
Mario.
a creature that can shoot fire. I don't know what they're called.
We all heard her say Mario. We're just ignoring it.
Can I change your nickname to Mario?
Mario peanut butter omelet.
Oh!
I'm so close to quitting this podcast.
I'll go. I don't really know. I haven't had any time to think about it because I don't have any superpowers personally. I guess I would just say the ability to have more confidence than they should, given the objective parameters of the situation.
Hey,
Also a sweet rack.
And very nice nipples.
Objective parameters. That sounds like SAT words. I'm standing. Okay, so if Kirby swallowed you, they would get SAT words.
No, they would misjudge their abilities
Oh, they would
and have
overestimate
more
themselves.
confidence and have more confidence than they should, given the objective parameters of the situation. Is what I said.
I love that. Zone of proximal development. I'm here for it.
They'd be overconfident. There you go.
Confident.
Mario
Okay.
the PB egg is not. No, it's not Mario. You said Mario, so that's Mary Merry -O the PB egg.
Oh, because she's changing her name on Discord.
Say it the correct way,
Oh my
Catherine.
God.
You have to use the right.
There we go. That'll do
Mary.
too. Mario.
That's no one's gonna understand that, but okay.
I mean,
Speaking
no
of
one understands
egg,
why I
thank
changed
you.
my name either. So live your life.
It's true. As long as something stays consistent, I feel like you're okay.
It's gonna be like 3 weeks before this episode comes out.
And then everyone will know why Mario the PB egg is funny.
Great.
They didn't
Really?
hear about the peanut butter omelet, Katie. We weren't recording.
Oh, was that
It also
pre-ghost?
just makes Jonathan really mad for no reason then.
I would like to also say that this was a really good question. Was our head? Oh, were we not in it today? What happened?
Who gave us this question?
The question was given to us by none other than Egg. That's
Well.
their name.
Yes, our Discord.
I literally scolded. I saw Egg in it.
So join our Discord, name yourself after various breakfast foods, and send us questions.
Because literally the person underneath him is Niv Milk. I live it. I'm living. Yes. I want to change my name to a breakfast item too.
What's a breakfast item that has to do with Carly Rae Jepsen?
Toast.
Isn't she from Australia?
Pancakes.
No, she's from Canada.
Maple syrup.
What do
What's a
Flapjack.
breakfast?
what do
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon? No, don't y'all have like fucking Vegemite? Vegemite.
Ew, that's Australia.
That's
It's
Australia.
Australian.
Same thing.
Y'all, this intro's a mess.
You know, we
One
started
person
off.
told us that they enjoy listening to us talk.
Not anymore.
Only one person out of the like thousands of listeners we have.
Oh yes.
Right, this one's for
Thousand.
you.
We just talked for so long before this episode, and we just goofed off for so long that we went into this really goofy headspace. And I haven't pulled out of the peanut butter omelet thing yet.
Right, like just emotionally, I'm not available right now.
It's just because Katie puts peanut butter in her omelet. That's all it is. She puts peanut butter in
don't-
her eggs.
I don't do it anymore, and you can't knock it until you try it. It sounds really bad. The
It does.
peanut butter can be savory.
I do put peanut butter in my chili. If that, I mean, but the egg taste is sulfur.
You put peanut butter in your
Yo.
chili.
We can't get back into this, you guys.
Okay, sorry.
If you guys want to hear this discussion about eggs and peanut butter and various food items,
Then
join our
follow me
Patreon.
on TikTok.
No- God.
Yeah, I'm sure Jonathan.
Or our
will
Patreon,
have-
where you'll actually get the full story.
Alrighty. So yeah, we have an episode to do.
We do have an episode to do. Reel
Yeah.
it back in. So, do we remember what happened last time?
We
ended with-
fought a dragon, and we discovered that the queen, who is now deceased, was captured by a net, and that net may or may not belong to a previous member of this party.
We didn't learn that. Benny learned that.
Benny
Correct.
learned that. That is true.
Benny is the only one that was there. Eve was still digging out dragon parts.
Yeah.
And Jet is near Gwendolina, who is still unconscious.
I'm also like almost fucking dead, I think.
Yeah, you got hurt too.
Yeah. So I'm just dying on the floor.
Well, Eve is excavating a dragon like 40 feet from you.
Okay,
You
to be
and
fair, this
Gwen.
isn't the first time I've seen Eve raid a corpse.
Right.
It's fair.
For shit
At least it's
after.
less human looking.
Yeah, and I could see like monster parts being useful in a potion.
Fair.
Eve
True.
has plans for these dragon parts because dragon parts are extremely rare.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Benny pulls out the rope from her bag, or the net from her bag, to see if it matches up with the net that is encapsulating this dead queen. And it matches.
Yes.
She is the only one in this little cavern. Is it a cavern area behind the dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a cavern behind. Tara went in with you, but did not actually approach the body.
Yeah, I think you said it was like smelly or something. It was like real gross. I had to leave.
It is pretty torn apart. Yeah, it's not. It's a gruesome scene.
I just also remembered that Eve is at almost 1 health. So Eve is like bleeding profusely, like on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. We can't tell what's your blood and what's the dragon's blood.
Right. Like I am a pitiful mess of death. And so I look over at Jet and I'm like, Jet, help me.
Yeah, I'm at like 58 out of 138 hit points, and I'm not a healer, so I'm just also gonna cough blood.
Oh, wow. Like I can see Jet's getting up, ready to help, and then you look and it's like Eve. You're like, oh no, I'm too sick also.
But I mean, I'm not also doing great. Like, I'll definitely catch you if you faint, but I'm not getting off the floor. Like,
Yeah, I think Eve is definitely like Eve definitely needs to be like light flighted out of here.
I think if Jet recognizes that if Eve looks that bad and there is no one with magic, I am gonna like yell. Does someone have like healing magic still? Cause Eve's gonna start collecting his own organ soon.
Help me.
Would Tara be able to hear them?
Yeah, sure.
Would she want to hear them?
Yeah, it's up to you.
I think she's going to pretend she didn't hear it.
Okay.
In
Okay.
Eve's pain, Eve takes notes of this.
Eve doesn't know if I heard or not.
Benny is in the room, still shocked by the fact that the nets match. And she's going to say, with her eyes rolled back in her head, one of you will kill a queen. And then shake her head
Oh, shit.
and say, oh my god, that queen's, she's dead. And she's stuffing her rope or her net back into her bag really quickly and running out past Tara and straight to Eve to see how Eve is doing.
Oh, hey, are you okay? What'd you find on the... Okay, bye.
It hurts so much.
Oh, Eve. I feel really, really bad for you. I'm gonna do something, and I hope that it doesn't upset you. But I'm gonna try to heal you. Is that okay?
Thank you, Benedetta.
And she cast Healing Word, 4th level,
Okay.
only slot, and it gives 18 health points.
I feel so much better. Thank you.
Me getting my first iced coffee in the morning.
Thank you, Ms. Bennett. I'm already feeling uniquely like myself.
Yeah. If Jet sees that he's doing better, she's gonna slump back down on the ground. But with a
Okay.
thumbs up. Like she's okay enough to not need healing.
Yeah, I got you.
You do still have Gwendolina unconscious.
Oh no!
And Tara just kicking it in the cavern?
I think Tara saw Benny run out and probably assumed it was like fear or panic. So I imagine she'd peek in the room to see what happened.
Okay. If Tara wants to peek in the room, you can see that there's a body in there. If you want to get closer, you can see that there's a net as well.
That
And it is
Benny
pretty-
didn't take the
it's-
net?
Torn up. What's that?
Benny didn't take the net?
No.
Okay, neat. Would I know what the queen is? Who the queen is? Or would I just think it's a person that's been murdered?
No, I mean, you can assume that it was the queen. There's some royal-looking garb that's been torn apart in there as well. Like she was clearly wearing some very nice clothes. Maybe there's a portrait of her in her bedroom that you saw.
Ah, yes.
Don't find a loophole now. Sure, you know the queen.
I guess Tara sees that and understands and then just walks out.
Yeah.
Eve is going to walk over to Gwendolina, and I'm going to roll a medicine check to see if I can just, like, stop the immediate death of Gwendolina. Is that possible?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I rolled an 8.
Let's see. She got hit with the dragon's lightning breath, I think.
Probably.
I mean, that thing recharged every time it
It
showed up.
showed me, and it hurt.
So yeah, you can see that she's got some burns on her body that would need to be covered and tended to, and that you probably need to get her back to council pretty quickly for real medical care.
All right, so I'm just going to use, like, chill touch to, like, lower the temperature of her body. So non-aggressive spell that I'm casting that's uniquely aggressive. And I'm just going to have like the hands of my chill touch, like just kind of like walk her body and get like the singed parts down to a normal temperature so she's not a steaming pile of meat.
Gotcha. Okay, sure. We'll say that works. She's at least cooled down now and can be safely transported.
Benny's gonna go ahead and use a first level spell and give her 4 hit points. Oh, sorry, 8 hit points.
Okay. Then she can wake up and will just need to be, like, helped back. Right? Like, maybe an arm over a shoulder.
Okay.
I mean, Jet can probably carry her. She can do that much at
Probably.
least.
Oh, wow, you can carry her. Okay.
Oh yeah, I literally have nothing to heal other people. I can take my shirt off, but that's Chris's move.
Again.
I'm not wearing a shirt. That's true.
I mean, your AC is also broken.
It's so hot. All right, so are you ready to head back to the Queendom then? Or the Council, sorry.
Yeah, and I am going to... Yeah, actually, I'm just going to... Yeah, I think I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I think Tara's going to walk up and see that someone's hurt, so she's going to cast Cure Wounds on Gwendolina.
Oh, okay. Not Eve.
Okay, perfect. Well, then she doesn't need to be carried now.
She gets 7 more health back.
She can still use some carrying.
Does Eve notice that
Okay.
Tara healed Gwendolina and not fucking Eve?
Oh, well, you don't need help walking.
I mean, but like you could have casted that spell once, maybe.
Man, I'm so tired, from carrying all the weight during that dragon fight.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's accurate. Tara
If you need
did.
help moving, I could catapult you across the room.
So Eve is going to cast Expeditious Retreat, and it allows me to move super fucking fast. So I'm just gonna cast it on myself. You see Eve say "bibbidi bobbidi boo," and flick his hands, and then he books it out of the cave.
Okay. Then Eve is already way far towards Council.
Benny is going
Like-
back to the body.
Okay.
I know that my brother is a council. I don't know where. And this is the thing that I was brought here
Yes.
to do. And this got in the way. So, I'm not dead, and everyone seems to be fine. I might slip away, depending on what happens at the council.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Jet's definitely following behind.
In order
She's not,
in order to go find your brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Then Eve and Jet have left. Gwendolina will probably follow Jet or still be carried by Jet, so we'll take her away as well. Mm-hmm. So then it leaves Benny and Tara with the body. You want to go look at it again? What else are you looking for?
Benny's going to go back to the body and grab the net.
Okay. Oh, gross.
I think Tara's walking with her, just make sure she's okay.
Yeah, so you grab the net, the body slumps out of it. Still kind of a bloody mess. The net's a little stained, a little red, but you can take the net.
Tara, this net.
Is gross? I could clean the stains out of it if you want.
No, I think it'd be better if you didn't. I've recognized this net.
Oh?
Yeah.
What do you mean you recognize it? Where's it from?
Well, a good friend of mine used to have this net. A net just like it.
Oh no, was it Eve? Did Eve kill the queen?
No, Eve isn't much into nets.
How the hell could I even get into this?
Eve is more of a, stand back and let other people do their dirty work kind of person. This net is not like that. And this person I know is not like that either.
I'm sorry, metagaming. When does Eve ever stand back? Hold the fucking phone. Wait, we gon' say Eve's name. We gonna be accurate.
It's like I can still hear her voice right now.
I know, right? Always just telling people what to say and do, right?
All y'all hear is like an echo out of the cave. Check your facts. Check your facts.
I wish a bitch would.
I really don't think that Eve had anything to do with this. This net actually belonged to somebody that Eve despised, in their own way. Grew to love, but never really got along with.
He was fucking gross.
Yeah. This net looks exactly like the net that Hogum used to use. I'm not sure if you...
Hogum? Kringle?
Yeah, you met Hogum. Mm-hmm.
But he fought with us.
Yeah, and I mean, it seemed like that, right?
Wasn't he one of your best friends?
Yeah, I love Hogum. So I'm gonna put this net in my bag.
Yeah, maybe we should go back to council and tell the others.
I mean, like you said, Hogum was one of my best friends. So
Are you okay?
maybe we keep this between us for right now until we get a little bit more of the story. I'm just gonna put this net in my bag.
Okay. If you think that's what's best.
I just don't really know, right? I mean, that's my whole problem. I think lately is that I just don't really know everyone that I trust. Can I trust them?
Well, we still have our Sisterhood of the Traveling whatever you said from before, so...
Well, remember that time you turned your face into a sheep to make fun of me?
I do. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, huh? I'm not really sure exactly what to do. If this is Hogum's net, and he did kill this queen, it pretty much looks like a queen, right? Can I roll investigation? Can I roll investigation on the queen?
Of course.
Okay.
Can I roll investigation?
Oh, I have a naturally deep voice. I lower it, or I make it higher for Benny when I speak in Benny's voice.
Sunday.
That investigation roll was not great, girl.
I rolled a 10 for investigation.
Okay. You can be convinced that it is the queen, yes.
Okay. Do I have any idea of how she died?
Yes. I believe we established last time that there was there was dragon tears, dragon teeth marks, dragon claw marks, but there was also one that looked like like an axe wound.
Gross.
I mean, where...
Are we looking at the queen's vagina?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Get shitty erotica out of here. My least favorite description.
You can't spell arousal without USA.
You find something weird on the queen, a sausage wallet.
Oh my god. She has that tattooed.
Is that an Arby's sandwich?
An Arby's sandwich. That's so fucking gross.
It's your tramp stamp. She's got a dirty side.
It's got bees on the end of the tramp stamp. It's like tribal and then bees on the end of it.
Well...
It's so horrible that she's been murdered.
She's apparently from Florida. I don't know.
Oh man, we need to throw a proper funeral for this fucking...
Obviously, she was sick as hell. Like,
While past Chris tries to get everyone back on track, future Chris, or present Chris, I guess it's my present, but it's your past. Whatever. Time is a social construct. You can't prove it exists. Anyway, I'm here to do our mid-game announcements, and I'm going to start us off with some good news. I've been saying that we're going to have, I think this is supposed to be the second to last episode, and that is just not true. We have 3 more episodes after this one that we're releasing for this season. So, and you know what? Don't even quote me on that, because just assume 3, and then, we'll see what happens. Some other good news that I have is our podcast has reached 100,000 downloads. So thank you so much for listening to us. It's still crazy to us that there's so many people in so many countries that listen to this show and like us, and just thanks so much for that. I hope you enjoy the hell out of this season and everything else that we're bringing to you, because we've got a lot more coming. But before that, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a whole nother 3-ish episodes to get through. Now, before we go back to past Chris, here's a message from one of our friends at the Be Gay Roll Dice Network.
Hey, hidey ho there, teenagers. Except, I don't say that anymore. No, now I greet you like a normal human being, because now we're changing up the format. Instead of spending each episode with Ark, Sam, Jack, and Eden, here on The Game is Afoot, we're going to spend each episode with a new player and a new character. The first episode of every month is going to be a game between myself, Ryan, and the new player, Mads, my love.
I'm back, baby! Back for more! And I use they, them, or if you would like, he, him.
So my name is Zoe. My pronouns are she, her.
That releases on the first Sunday of every month. And then the second episode is going to be an interview with that person.
I will say, the first thing that I knew was that I wanted to play a ranger.
To anyone is amazing. But it's not something I've witnessed before. Why am I getting emotional?
Oh.
Why am I crying?
It's okay. I know.
Releasing on the third Sunday of every month. Stick around for the rest of your show, and I hope we see you soon. Bye.
You've discovered it's the queen. You're taking the net. You're leaving the body there, right? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, I'm investigating the body. I see an axe wound. Where's the axe wound at on her body?
Upper clavicle. Upper clavicle on top of it,
By
like
her
coming
neck?
downward.
She got that ass beat.
Right. Ugh.
Damn.
Jeez.
I mean, I definitely know what a clavicle is.
your
But for the
collarbone.
listeners at home,
Collarbone.
I should
Collarbone.
definitely. Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did Hogan
Are like
have an axe?
Yeah. That was Hogan's weapon, is an axe.
Oh, I thought he had a hammer. Okay.
No, the hammer is just what he called his giant smelly dick.
Well,
He had a warhammer and a sled and a ladder.
And he
did
carried
have
it
a
all on his
sled.
back and didn't tell anybody.
A 300-pound
just had-
sled. He just carried them.
I didn't pay attention when he was making the character. Have fun.
Yeah, so Benny puts the blood-stained net into her bag, checks
Okay.
the body, sees the axe wound, and the dragon bites and scratches. She looks for a diary.
No diary was found.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't see anything else around the room with her passive perception, which is 14, then she is, or the weird cave-like thing, then she is going to start walking out and talking to Tara.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
And she's basically explaining her relationship with Hogum up until Tara met Hogum, which was a lot of, Hogum taking her under his wing and being nice to her and believing what she says and trusting her right away. And basically, like, if she suggested anything, Hogum was right there. Like, hell yeah, let's do it. And just so gung-ho. And she admired that about him, that he was so free. And she had spent quite a lot of time with Eve, who is basically the opposite. And then they get all matched up in the guild trials.
Yeah.
And her navigating that relationship between Eve, who she admires for his determination and brilliance and strength, and her admiration for Hogum and his freedom.
fair enough.
Okay.
Damn, so I'm getting like the whole story.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good walk back to council, so that would make time for it. Eve, you got back to council first. Was there anything that you wanted to do before anyone got back, or are you just kind of waiting for them?
I think that Eve is going to alert the council that the queen is dead.
Okay.
Does Eve know that?
Do you know that?
Yeah, my Hound of Ill Omen is the one that discovered that the queen was dead.
You're right.
Hair flip.
Yes. Okay, so you're just going alone to tell them. Cool. You can walk into council. Loxif will be on the ground floor already waiting for you, and you can see that Queen Hickory will fly down on their giant moth that they are standing on. I forgot last time they have a giant moth.
Wow.
Giant moth that they ride down on and will get down. So Loxif and Queen Hickory are there waiting for you. Eve, what happened? Where's the queen?
Well, it seems that our dear queen has met her demise, and she is no longer with us on this plane of existence.
Okay. Fuck. Are you sure? Like, did you see her? Did you bring her back? Her body?
I feel that the queen is the scene of the crime, and it would be above me to take her from that scene without the proper work being done to make sure that we find the correct perpetrator who brought her there to begin with.
That's a good call, actually. Okay.
I know.
We'll send a team out to investigate this, as long as you can tell us where it's at. And there's no dragon now, right?
Yes, the dragon has been done away with thanks to me, myself, and I. I use so many spells, and I am gravely injured at this moment.
Where's the rest of your crew? Are they also dead?
No, they are not dead at this moment. They are actually investigating themselves. I told them not to touch anything while they are there. We do believe that there is a perpetrator in the midst of everything. But we are unsure at this time. I think that it'd be great if you sent out your task force to go investigate.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take care of that right away. Excuse me, I will go handle that. Queen Hickory, Eve, I'll see you soon, okay?
Very good, yes.
Loxif will hop onto a platform, and off he goes to go get people that are going to go back and get the queen. Queen Hickory will stand there with you as well, Eve.
Okay.
So you're responsible for taking down the dragon.
Absolutely, I did it all by myself with little to no help of my comrades.
Benny, did you feel that? I got like a sharp pain in my chest.
I don't know. My whole body hurts. So
I feel like I've been betrayed somehow.
It's most impressive.
Yes.
So the queen's truly dead.
Unfortunately, she has met her demise, and we do not know what steps we need to take to progress from this most perilous time.
I'll be talking to the council, let them know the queen's no more. We'll have to vote for a new queen, but in the meantime, just take care of yourself. You don't look too well right now.
I've definitely seen better days. What can we do about the search party? When will they be going to go investigate the scene of the crime?
As you say that, Loxif will come down with 2 more platforms full of people. Say, all right, team, talk to Eve, figure out where to go, take care of the queen, bring her back as respectfully, and just do good, guys. Don't fuck this up, okay? Please don't fuck this one up. They'll talk to Eve and try and get the location. As that's happening, Jet and Gwendolina can come in, and Loxif will go, oh, okay, more medics, right? Oh, shit. He'll get more people to come help Gwendolina and take her off of your shoulders, Jet.
Okay.
And then we'll let Tara and Benny bring up the rear so that all 4 of you are there.
Yeah.
All 4 of you arrive. The cleanup crew, oh, that sounded gross. The investigative crew, the CSI, is heading to... It's a cleanup crew. The cleanup crew is heading to the dragon lair. And Loxif will say, until we figure out what's going on, is there anything else you can tell me? The queen's dead? Dragon got her? The dragon's dead?
Yeah.
Do I need to know anything else?
Has anyone seen a small boy made out of rocks around the castle recently? At all?
I haven't.
He's literally made of rock.
Okay, that seems like someone I should see. I don't, but we can keep a lookout. Is it someone we should look out for?
Yes, please. Jet is looking very stressed and on edge.
Yeah, I'll have my I'll have my people look out for him while he's here, and I'll let you know if we see anything, okay?
Okay.
You guys really do kind of look like you need a rest. Like, some of you look really bad, and some of you don't look too bad. That's good. If you guys need... The 13th floor is a food court, shopping center, all in one, so just take some time, relax in there. It's actually kind of a good atmosphere. Maybe get your minds off of everything and just relax. Oh, I have rooms for you here. The cleanup crews, the investigative crew is going to take probably overnight, so you guys can stay here. I have 2 rooms. There's 2 bedrooms in each room, and they're on 2 different floors. It's the best I could do on short notice, but here you go. And he hands the 2 keys to Eve.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for these keys. I guess...
Yeah, we'll be in touch. Just head up to the shopping center. Just get something to eat. Rest up. Relax. I will let you know when we find anything else. And if you guys think of anything that you need to tell me, just let me know, okay?
Hey, Loxus.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah, Benny?
Have you seen Hogum?
Not recently, no. Since you told me to look out for him, we've been on guard. Why do you ask? Have you seen Hogum?
Well, our buddy Jet here was told that Hogum rescued her brother and brought him here.
Okay. Here at the council?
Yeah.
Okay. So Hogum and a young Genasi boy are here.
I mean, that's...
Even just the rock boy by himself would be great.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Jet's obviously looking for her brother, the rock boy. We don't think that he had anything to do with this, but she is looking for him. That's her whole purpose of being here, according to her.
Yes, because I'm a sister.
Which seems awfully coincidental. doesn't
Very
it?
coincidental. And if you haven't seen him, that's kind of weird, huh? Anyway, stop putting ideas in my head, Tara.
I'm not actually saying this, you psycho.
I know. You haven't seen him. Have you seen Anamik? She said that she was going to meet me here.
Yeah, we've definitely been on the lookout for her. I feel like she's close, but I haven't seen her yet.
Is there...
If she comes, Benny, I've got her. I've got everyone on her. I have no doubt in my mind we can get her.
I mean, what do you mean by get her? Do you think that she's responsible for something?
She's got a history of this, yeah.
Oh, a
History-
history of killing queens?
No, not specifically killing queens, but she hasn't been the greatest her whole life. I mean, okay, I probably shouldn't be saying this since it's kind of like confidential, but Anamika's had some past crimes against the council, and she's been punished for them before.
Oh, like what girl dish?
I don't want to tell you the exact, but they were, while she didn't directly murder anyone, she seemed to assist in some, and she's used her ability to move around for some pretty evil things before. And we finally caught her. Well, I wasn't around at the time when they caught her, but she was punished maybe 200 years ago for it.
Oh, okay. 200 years.
Isn't Anime human?
No, she appears human.
Ah.
200 years is a long time to, hold a grudge against somebody, don't you think?
Oh, she's still serving her sentence. She's not done yet. Why do you think she's under my employ? It's not an employment situation. It's a prisoner situation.
Oh, okay.
More like house arrest.
Well, it's really weird that you haven't seen Hogum or Jet's brother, the Rock Boy, or Anamik, because all of these people are supposed to be here at the council.
This is going to sound kind of stupid, but Jet's been spending a lot of time with Benny. This is the real council, right? It's not some elaborate fake council that someone made for us.
Roll investigation.
What?
Did he
I've
just
watched enough
say
thriller
roll
plays.
Investigation. Did he just
It's a
say
12.
roll investigation?
You notice that the walls are actually cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, everything's real, but I do imagine Jet is physically checking things.
Oh yeah, no, she's knocking the walls. These are real rocks. This isn't hollow.
Oh my god, are you gonna Scooby-Doo your way through a fake wall or through a door?
I mean, do you technically have the ability to phase through walls? Or merge with
Yes,
a
you
wall and then unmerge?
I do have one question. If somebody were
Yeah.
to arrive, not by magical means, or wait, by magical means. If somebody were to arrive in the council and nobody would notice them, where would places be that they would go?
Oh,
What?
Where would
Like,
someone sneak in?
Where would somebody?
where would the blind spots be in the spire? It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to go unnoticed unless you stay in a room. You know, there's some storage rooms that aren't. I really don't think he's here, Benny.
I mean, but we were told that he was.
Maybe he's just coming. I mean, I've worked with him for a while. Hokum's not always the timeliest person, but he's very loyal and he does do what he says he will.
What do you mean by that? Because he wasn't part of the guild when I knew him.
Well, he's been working for the guild for a while. That's why he had to leave with you guys. That's why he left and went with Anamik. He was been an agent with the guild for a while. So I have known him for quite some time. We just couldn't tell you.
Why?
It's how the guild works. When you're coming in, you don't always get to know everything. And you learn things as you work your way up.
Okay, so
A lot of times you learn the hard way, but
here's the
you learn.
Here's the thing then, Loxif. I don't trust you at this moment.
Ooh.
Mostly,
It's okay, hon. She doesn't trust any of us.
yeah, mostly because I don't trust anybody. Not even my best friends anymore, or who people I thought were my best friends. Can I roll insight on Loxif?
Sure.
Okay. The question I want to ask you right now is, are you trying to deceive me? And then she's going to roll insight on whatever his answer is.
Are you trying to deceive me?
It's a yes or no question, Loxif.
No, Benny, I'm not deceiving you. And I'm frankly a little annoyed that you're asking.
You know what? I apologize for asking. You're right. But you know, I mean, who could you trust besides yourself? And she rolled an 18 on that insight check.
Okay. Yeah, he's clearly not telling you everything. He's clearly keeping stuff from you, but he's also openly telling you that he's not telling you some things.
Yeah.
I would say that your mistrust in Loxif has grown from your insight check.
Okay, Loxif. You know, I have this speaking stone with you. You know, I also have a speaking stone with somebody else. Do you know who Naughton is?
I can't say that I do. Is it someone that I should know?
No, I just have a speaking stone with him, too. And I have a speaking stone with you. Because
You do.
You're the two people I could always trust in, right?
Damn.
I knew what your goals were. And I mean, your goal is for the betterment of the guild and to serve your community. Right?
Absolutely. I want to make the guild and this queendom better.
I mean, just to serve them the best that you can, right?
We can always improve. It's important to know that.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
If there's nothing else, you guys really should just go ahead and move on. I feel like we're not getting anywhere with this conversation, Benny. And I feel like you want it to go somewhere.
I don't think that we are either. I'm just looking for answers, and unfortunately you don't have them for me, and I'm just lost. That's all. I apologize for my behavior and my questions. They may seem uncouth and disrespectful, and I apologize for that. I respect you, Loxif, because you serve the people, you serve the community, and I appreciate that about you. I still have my speaking stone, so I'm gonna go with Eve, and you just, holler at me when you need me. I did see the body, so.
You did? Mm-hmm. Anything of note that I should know about?
Yeah, there's a gaping axe wound on her neck, right on her lower
what?
neck.
Why did you have to use the word gaping?
She's got a
I'm
huge
so sorry.
gape. Yeah.
Okay.
I can only turn it off for so long.
An axe. An axe wound. Okay. That's not a dragon thing, so that's probably something that any of you. Yes, these are things I need to know. Thank you.
Right, and
Axe wound, not good.
she was also contained by non-magical means.
What do you mean, like the?
I'm sure your guys will figure it out. I'm gonna go. I'm exhausted.
All right. Thanks. And
Bye,
Loxif will walk away.
Bye, Loxif. Love you.
Bye. Love you too. Bye, everyone.
Why that sound like a question, Lexa?
Okay, I will say Jet has been very. I'm not paying attention to this conversation. She did try to read what's going on in terms of like body language, because that was a lot of really passive aggressive
It
language.
sure the
really
fuck
was.
was. It sure the fuck
Love
was.
you. Like, I felt like I was on a three-way call there. That was brutal. Like,
Like my mouth was like gaping open.
yeah, gaping still.
So much gaping.
But her perception was only a 10, so it was a moderate, polite conversation. But Katie is like, oh my god.
I do say to everyone, I say, well, it has come to my attention that we are in dire need of rest, but also there is a way for us to go and shop for some things so that we can get some items, from the store. Do y'all want to shop now or shop later?
I would like to ask everyone, since you're standing there, what you thought about my conversation with Loxif, because I will tell you that I was slightly distrustful that whole time. I know that I played it off pretty well, and I did say I love you, but what did you think about my conversation with Loxif? Do you have any insight on that?
I would say personally, from my standpoint as Eve, that whether or not Loxif was hiding something, we have our knowns and we have our unknowns. Our known is that the queen is dead. Our known is that the net that was used to capture the queen belongs to a one Hogum. And we also know that we have a team of highly qualified individuals who are going to go behind our research that you have found yourself, and they are going to confirm any doubts that you may have. Our only unknown that we have at this moment is time and how long it is going to take for them to confirm your suspicions.
Okay, that's fair. I will say that I did not tell them that it was Hokum's nut, and I took the nut.
Well, we
I don't
know
know if
that.
that was a good idea or not.
We know that. And maybe they can match the gaping axe wound to Hogum's axe.
Oh, Jet, hon, I'm not sure if you're paying attention, but there was a net, and it belonged to Hogum, and Hogum murdered a queen.
Yeah, apparently Eve knew. I don't know how.
I am the one that discovered the body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the dog.
The dog came and told me. Yeah.
I will say that, like, as this personal tension gets higher and higher ratcheted up, like, Jet is getting less and less interested in wasting time not finding her brother. Like,
Yeah, Jet,
like I said,
I agree with you. I think we really need to find Hogum and your brother.
does anyone have, like, a location spell if I get, like, a random magical object? Is there a god that you guys know of that I can pray to for, like, 10 minutes? Like, anything. I'm willing to try anything just to get a vague idea of where he is.
I fear that calling on the gods' help at this moment, when you haven't done so before, would probably not go within your best interest. You might incite the desires of someone who is not within your best interest. Number two, you are severely injured, and I'm sure that your brother would not want to see you in such a state that you are in right now. You need to rest.
I'm not in that bad of shape.
If you come with me, I can cast something. It takes me a little bit of time, maybe like 1 minute, but I can cast an incantation and, receive an omen about a specific course of action.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you do that for me?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it involves all of us, and to me, it's important.
Jet's gonna make sure to look Benny in the eye and make sure that she understands. Like when she says thank you, like I am thinking this is a real thank you. Like thank you.
Eve is going to say, I think that would be most fantastic. I was given 2 keys by Loxiv himself, and I do believe that it's time for us to delegate our rooms, I guess. So who wants to sleep where?
I'll be honest, I think that we should all stay together.
But those rooms will be cramped, Miss Benedetta.
Yeah, that's true.
We have the 2 rooms. I
can sleep on the floor.
I assume that they are right next to each other.
Hear me out. Storage room, sleeping room, closet room, sleeping room. No.
If we get to the rooms, I can make them 1 room. I'm a bit of an interior designer myself.
Oh, an architect.
Honestly, is that necessary?
The rooms are on 2 different floors, unfortunately.
I said what I said.
Is that necessary, Tara?
I would put some weight in what Benny just said of if somebody can come in here and kidnap and kill a queen, we should probably stay at least somewhat close together.
But we are all able-bodied individuals, and I will say this right now: the weakest of us right now are you and I. We would.
Okay. I mean, I just killed a dragon, but that's fine.
I mean, but what spells do you have now?
I have take a fucking nap. That's probably my favorite spell right now.
Right. And if we are all together, then that just makes us sitting ducks. I think that at least if we have a way to communicate to each other in case we are attacked on two different floors, then at least we can be backup for each other. But if we're all in the room together, then we are going to perish.
Okay, maybe you're right. Let's go check out that shop and see if they have any speaking stones or some way for us to communicate. And you have the ring of teleportation, so if something bad happens, you can teleport to whatever the other room is, right?
And in a quick, I will go investigate your room, Miss Benny. I will go investigate it myself, so that I have a clear way of getting in, and just in case something happens, I can be there expeditiously.
Okay. But then what if something happens in my room?
And if something happens in your room, then I will be there.
Okay.
I will be there. Speaking of, I am worse for the wear. And I think that I would like to have someone, maybe a big, strong, beefy rock monster, to watch over me while I rest.
Rock monster.
Okay, technically not a rock monster, but I can definitely keep watch while you rest. You are more hurt than me.
Absolutely. And Eve coughs up a little bit more blood. Our dear Tara is out of spells. And I think the only person that would be more than capable of handling someone who is inept after they have lost all of their spells would be Miss Benedetta. Yeah,
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
I think Tara's a little bit mad at constantly being called inept. And, no, it's fine. I guess it's fine.
Okay.
Well, that's...
So as you're deciding
I'm gonna
rooms
cast sleep
then...
on, on our dear Eve.
Why?
Because you only have 1 health, and I'm tired of hearing you talk. It's still probably going to be fine.
Why are you casting sleep on me? Do I see this happening? Do I have a reaction?
I mean, you could probably counterspell if you wanted to.
I don't have counterspell.
Oh.
Okay, well then, good night.
I mean, I do have
Sleep.
I do
I'll
have
catch
quicken
you.
spell though, so I guess I'm gonna attack you.
Okay, before we do that, I just want you to go to the shop and you're killing each other.
I don't
attacking each
appreciate being put to sleep.
I would appreciate being called inept.
I said that you were only inept because you don't have spells right now. But
I'm
whenever
about to show you that I do have spell slots left.
But you do, you are very much useful after you've had some rest. And I think that you being the ace of our group, you need the highest amount of support and guardianship, which would mean that Benny being our other ace, which should take care of you. You two are the most pivotal and the most important in our group.
If you said one more ace, I was gonna be like, that's not how a team works. It can't be 3 aces on a team.
We're the 4 of us are the 4 aces in the deck.
But that means that we're not special between all of us.
Right. Like, I would say that the person who would probably do the best at taking care of you is Benny. And I mean, like, to some degree, you aren't like, what are you going to do with no spells?
Girl, I have lots of spell slots left.
But your high level spell slots are gone.
I'm missing a 6 and a 7, but I could still fuck someone up.
Okay, so then we're doing sleep, and then what?
No, I don't want to start a fight. I'm just mad.
Okay.
Tara's gonna, I guess, start to cast something and see that Eve is gonna run over and beat my ass. And I'll pause and I'll say, "Hun, just a word. I don't appreciate being called inept. I do still have spell slots, and I can show you if you want. But I really don't want to start a fight in this castle."
Miss Tara, pardon my lack of grace and tact. It was not my intention to call you useless or inept, but to say that you require the most guardianship while we are here. And I think that with you being so fragile and so poor.
Okay, I'm going to bed. Benny, can you give me a key? My fragile ass needs to lay down.
Can I have that key?
I coin toss the key over to Betty.
She catches it because she's good. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with Benny.
And then
She
we have
has-
like a spearmint gum commercial.
She catches it, gives an immediate thumbs up and a big smile with a sparkle in her teeth.
Perfect. Now that we've doubled your pleasure with that minty fresh moment, we're going to end our episode here, and we'll visit the shop next time on Roll Gay Roleplay. I'm so excited. This is my favorite shop I've ever made. Anyway, I'm Chris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Chris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find me on Instagram at @1Tish1.
I'm Brandon. You can find me at Blue Cotton Candy Cosplay on TikTok.
Hi, my name is Katie, and you can find my rabbits at Stenny_chicken on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and you can find me on TikTok at St. Eva Laurent and Instagram at Eugene_J90.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
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 Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Cool.
I want to know what's going to happen.
You pissed off Loxif so much in that small conversation that he just stopped talking to you.
I know. I don't know what's going on with Loxif. He's not the same. He took over, he got this power, and now he's changing slowly.